The Chicago Blackhawks' financial strategy is under the microscope, and the verdict isn't pretty, but context might just save them from total condemnation. As the team navigates a rebuild, it's clear they're shifting from aging veterans to a younger core drafted by their current front office. But here's where it gets controversial. Even as they embrace this new era, their spending efficiency ranks near the bottom of the NHL. How does a team with so much potential end up in this position? Let's break it down. The NHL's salary floor is a beast few fully grasp. Unlike baseball, where teams can slash spending to survive, hockey's rules force franchises to spend a minimum. For the Blackhawks, this means filling half their roster with entry-level contracts, ELCs, young players making peanuts. At first glance, this looks like a recipe for success, but when you pair it with overpaid veterans, the math gets messy. Take Jason Dickinson and Nick Foligno, two leaders who cost over $4 million combined. Was it worth it? Dom Luszczyszyn, the analyst behind the NHL's annual contract efficiency rankings, thinks not. In his latest rankings, the Blackhawks landed a dismal 31st, just ahead of the Seattle Kraken. Yikes. But hold on, context is everything. A year ago, the Blackhawks ranked 27th, and Dom actually praised their acquisition of Tyler Bertuzzi and Teuvo Teravainen. Fast forward to 2025-26, and those contracts have dropped from B to C grades. Why the plunge? Simple. Performance. Bertuzzi and Teravainen struggled under the city's pressure, and their contracts now look like missteps. Then there's Ryan Donato, whose $2 million deal went from a C+ to the team's best grade after a cap hit boost. Is that fair? Or does it reflect a desperate team grasping for value? You decide, and this is the part most people miss. Alex Vlasic's story. Last year, Dom called his contract a savvy investment, praising his potential as a top-pair defender. But after a brutal season, paired with a mid-season departure of Seth Jones and tough minutes, Vlasic's value took a hit. Is he to blame, or is the system failing him? Dom argues it's a mix of both. The Blackhawks are paying for leadership during a rebuild, not just production. But with the salary floor looming, can they afford to? Or is this a short-term fix for a long-term problem? Looking ahead, the stakes are sky-high. Kyle Davidson's rebuild hinges on locking up their next-gen stars before restricted free agency. If they nail these deals, the Blackhawks could climb from the floor to the ceiling. But if they repeat past mistakes, like taking on Andre Burakovsky's bloated contract for free, they'll drown in dead money. Burakovsky's potential rebound, like Mikheyev's recent resurgence, could salvage his value. But even then, is his cap hit justified? The floor makes it tempting, but can it work long-term? The lesson here? Efficiency isn't just about numbers. It's about timing, context, and bold choices. Teams like the Lightning thrive by spending smart, not just hard. For the Blackhawks, the next few seasons will define their rebuild. Will they learn from their missteps, or will the floor become their downfall? The answer lies in their next moves. And hey, we want to hear your take. Is the salary floor strategy worth the risk? Or should the Blackhawks have focused on cheaper, younger talent? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's debate it out.